Good afternoon, class. I am Dominique Clark, and today I will be discussing the difference between liberty and freedom. Well, I must admit, I was one of those individuals who may not have understood holistically the difference between the two. But within this week, I have conducted quite a bit research to help me better understand how to differentiate the two. As I research anything or as I start to study anything, I have this saying: in order for me to understand its path, I must understand its existence. So because of this, I decided to go back to the root word to understand it in text. Okay, so with that being said, I found that liberty can be found in three different languages: the Old English text, the Latin text, as well as the French text. So I'm going to briefly read to you the different definitions in each different language. According to the English text, liberty means the power of self-determination, state of free will, emancipation from slavery, and deliverance. According to the Latin term, liberty simply means civil or political freedom, condition of a free man, an absence of restraint. And the French simply means free will. So with these three different definitions of the same word, I've come to this conclusion in terms of the French. When they are referring to liberty, they are referring more to political freedoms. However, when you're referring to the English and the English-speaking peoples in the Americas, we are referring more to individual freedoms. Now, this idea of liberty is going to come about by one philosopher in particular, a gentleman by the name of John Locke. And he's going to establish something called natural rights. And natural rights, of course, are something that are natural to us. These are rights that are born with us. We are born with these rights. And according to John Locke, these are going to be life, liberty, as well as property. Well, Thomas Jefferson to come along later in the Declaration of Independence and kind of further define the idea of liberty. He's going to first say that liberty is endowed upon us by our Creator, and therefore they cannot be taken away from us. The only person who can take them away are the person who gave them to us in the first place. He's also going to change up John Locke's idea with life, liberty, property, and he's going to interchange, or he's going to change out that last word with the pursuit of happiness. So as you can see, these are life, liberty, property, and life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness are the things that we are endowed with. So therefore, they cannot be revoked or taken away. Out of liberty, on the other hand, comes freedoms. Okay? Even though liberty is something that we are born with, it is not the natural order of mankind. Over the years, we had to continue to fight, and we still continue to fight to maintain our liberties. However, out of liberties are going to come freedoms. And freedoms allow us to enjoy ourselves a little more. However, freedoms can be revoked, unlike liberty. They can be taken away. They can be violated. They can be put on pause for a minute. So freedoms are a little more fragile than the idea of liberty. So the biggest difference is liberty is something that we are owned. We are endowed with by our Creator. They cannot be taken away from us. However, freedoms can. They can be revoked. They can be, as I said, put on pause. So liberty is more of an internal construct, and freedoms are something that we express in the physical, okay? We can drink, but you can't drink and drive. You can own a gun, but you can't shoot down everybody that you see, okay? So with freedoms come responsibility, but with liberty, we have them just because, okay? Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next video.